Hey, 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 again, I am so excited about this Saturday. I really want to express my thankfulness for all the people that have come to come and take a look at this. And really, I just want to share it out of my heart, man. This is about build team building. Okay, this is not a lot of people have so much and big egos that I'm the one that I'm above. I'm the one that it's making it. No, you got to take a look at this. But this is just team, man. Team. OBT, one big team. And right now, I'm just showing you what Europe and Australia and all those people are doing. And this is not just one person. This is a team. So I really want to introduce, the last speaker that I'm going to share here on Super Saturday. But before I do, I want to make sure that my computer has the share computer sound. I'm learning how to do Zoom. Unbelievable. I've been doing it for 5 years, but I still have problems. And I just want to bring Efrosini, which is, the host for this event, and let her introduce the next speaker. Go ahead, Efrosini. Great.
One of the people that I'm going to bring up right now is literally one of the youngest IMDs in World Ventures. This is a gentleman that, once again, I had the pleasure of meeting in 2011. When I met him, he was 16 years old. He was just a boy. He had no facial hair at the time. And I saw him evolve from a boy to a man, from a man to a leader. Now he's an influencer. He's a guy that is respected by a lot of people around the world because even though he's still quite young, he's got wisdom beyond his years. And he's met his beautiful partner through the club that produced the little Dream Trips baby. So recently he's also become a father. And he's someone that we just hold very dear to our heart because he's always there, always available to help, always available to serve. And considering what he's achieved in such a young age, I can't wait to see what the legacy that this gentleman will bring and create for the world, for his family, and for his whole team. So, Chrysanthos, are you ready, my friend? Or Chrys Alex, should I say?
What's up, guys? Can you hear me? Frosini, thank you so much for the great introduction. I can hear you perfectly. I'm right here in Bucharest, Romania. So hello for the Romanians, hello for the Italians. Ciao ragazzi, kalispera se olus. Hello for the Greeks. I know we have people from all over the world watching us right now. And as you can see, I'm super excited because, this was a dream of mine a few years ago to arrange a training like this with all the top leaders around the world, and each leader to share their strategy, to see how everybody is working the business. I enjoy to see all the speakers. I saw how Melody did, the structure with the business, Marius, Alexis with a great story that he has. Alexis, in fact, he's my biological father. At least this is what they told me, and I believe it's true. I was not remembering from day one what happened, but I think I saw his eyes, these green eyes, and the same green eyes I have. So I took this for my father. I was enjoying all the trainers. After me, we have a great trainer who is waiting on the line. So it's not going to take long. And all the leaders, all the trainers, all the speakers, they share, I believe, one of the topics that they are in love with and what they are doing with their teams, what they are doing with their network, what they are doing with their family. So, one of my strengths, one of my main, let's say, loves is social media. And you guys know it. You can see on, I can see the love. I can feel the love on social media. Every time I share something on social media, it's going viral. And that's the beauty of social media, that you can just literally post something in 1 second and goes to thousands of people around the world in a few minutes. this would not be able with the power of the internet. So a few years back, like Frosini said, I had no idea about network marketing industry. In fact, I saw World Ventures when I was 16 years old. We have joined as a family a few years back. I saw the success with my eyes. I saw people, in Cyprus getting to ranks like crazy in 2-3 months time. And I said, if they can do it, I can do too. Now, I didn't know that 9-10 years down the road, we will be able to, manage to get a team over, I don't know how many people right now, around 60,000 people around the world. But the main thing is that, from nothing, you can get to something if you follow this math system, like George Alogargias said, one of my best friends from Greece, Cyprus. So I had no idea about network marketing. I had no idea about traveling. And in fact, I had no idea about social media. Now, some of you may laugh because I still can't believe it that I had a smartphone when I was 16, 18, 20 years old, and I was using it stupidly. So I had a smartphone and I was using it stupidly. And in fact, I was ashamed because this is a smartphone. It's meant to be used with a smart way. And I didn't know what a smartphone can do. I didn't know that it's a smartphone. I thought just a name of the phone. So I didn't know that you can book your holidays through your smartphone. I didn't know that you can go to the WV mobile app and, this is pro right now. And see your team, how it's growing, the money you're making, the binary tree that is growing. I didn't know that from a smartphone, you can listen, the newest podcast of Frosini, who is rocking around the world, and being mentoring by people that they have what we want. And in fact, I started using my smartphone with a smart way. I didn't know that you can see your bank account, because when I was 16 years old and I saw World Ventures, I had no bank account. So getting to the IMD rank by 22 years old, it will not be possible with leaders like Frosini, Stavros, George, Glenda, Jetta, Razvan for pushing us along the way. Octavian, one of the greatest leaders we have in this company. And along the journey, we met with Melody, and then new people like Marius and Stefania. And I am telling their names, and I feel like they are in not only in the World Ventures tree, but in my family tree. That's how I feel when I mention those names. So I couldn't believe what a smartphone can do to my life and to my business. And today I'll talk to you very quickly, just a few key points about social media. One of my favorite parts of the industry that I've been doing for 5-6 years consistently, and creating professional content for people out there, trying to motivate as much as possible. Being famous on social media is like being rich in Monopoly. Social media is a fake world. And I want you to understand this. We don't want to be travel influencers that the hotels are paying our stay for 3-4 days when they decide, right, and go for free so we can promote the hotel. What we want to do is get stupid rich so we can book a hotel anytime we want and go there, get there, promote it, but without getting paid, because we get paid tons of money from World Ventures being a representative and having our network around the world. So what I want you to understand, we don't see social media becoming a travel influencer or a blogger, or you saw what's happening right now when people couldn't travel for 2 years. All the travel influencers, they disappeared eventually, but the entrepreneurs, they stayed here. The financial advisors, they stayed here. The public speakers, they stayed here. So we have to do with cold market and hot market in the same time. Hot market are the people their first name, are the people their story, are the people in your family, in your close circle. And cold market are the people that you don't know. Probably people they see in the supermarket. You remember their face, but you don't remember their name. That's the cold market. Now, don't take me wrong. I don't want you to believe that with hot market, you can't do it. Yes, you can do it. We became, in fact, national marketing directors with my father with hot market. We had no idea about social media until we get to the national marketing director rank. So it's not a fact that will let you back from success, but it's a fact that can help you explode your business. It's a fact that can help you, is a tool that can help you expand your business in all over the world. Because for me, if you want to do network marketing, but you are selling the membership only to people on the back door of your house, then this is marketing. You try to sell a product, you try to sell something around your city. But what means network marketing for real is getting paid while you sleep, which means I am living in Cyprus, I'm living in Romania, I have a big team, I have big family in Australia, I have big family in New York, I have a big family in the US, and I make money while I sleep. That's the long-term vision that Frosini and all the great leaders before talked about. Before they talk about residual income, money that comes in every single month, even if you work or not. Now, we don't want to be retired through World Ventures. We want to be tired of working and helping people around the world to be retired. I want you to understand this. If you want to be retired, you will make, a small amount of money. Yes, you can make money while you sleep, but we don't want to be retired. We want to be tired by helping people around the world get to their goals and their dreams, like Cesar said before. So what I'm talking to you is cold market and hot market. You need to be committed to learn new skills. So people are watching you no matter what. Everybody you connect on social media, they are watching you. So one of my best friends, Marius, always says, some will, some won't, some watch. There is no what for me. Some will still watch you. And when they see that you get to the results, they will join you eventually. I have 3 people right now waiting for me to find 5-10 minutes to register them in the system. You know how I met them? Through social media. I didn't know them before. Why I met them through social media? Why they met with me and not with some of you guys? Because that's the gap between social media and not being visible. Now, Stavros Zenonos at one of the latest trainings on the stage, he said, if you are in a war and you have all the weapons, you can fight, right? But if you use all your weapons at once, they will kill you. So what you need to do is to use every weapon at a time, every weapon, just one weapon at a time. But what you don't use, you lose, right? So there are so many companies out there that there are so many entrepreneurs, there are so many, network marketeers that they are tired of selling products. And they want to come and travel with us. Guess who they will find and join his team and create a team of thousands of people around the world? Who is visible? They will find who is visible. So as I was telling you, everybody on social media can fake it till they make it. I'm not saying go and fake your lifestyle. No, just get to the specific rank, like Melody told you the plan, like your uplines tells you what to do. And just after this, you can just explode your business through social media. Right now, the biggest amount of our paycheck comes from people I didn't know before I joined World Ventures. I didn't know, in fact, for the last 2-3 years, I met so many people through social media. And what we are doing now, Instagram, for me, is one of the greatest tools in the history of the world to attract new leads and transmit them to customers, transform them to customers, so you can build your network in many countries that probably, you wish to start a new team. When I found out a few years back that France and Switzerland are 2 of the most, let's say, wealthiest countries in the world, I went on Facebook and I found the page of Switzerland that thousands and millions of followers, and I started liking people's picture. Now, it didn't came from this, but it came from somewhere else, from another trip, from another thing, and we started a team in these countries. So what Frosini said, a Melody, that numbers loves me and I love the numbers, is true. You need to believe that will happen before it happens. So what are we doing on social media? Number 1, you can write this down. We create curiosity. Every post you do, every picture you do, every share you do, if you find people there like George Alogargastos, who is jumping off the planes, just share it. Explain people and talk to people about fear. If you see, like a Frosini launching a new podcast, just share it and edify and leverage a Frosini, because, Luke Harty says there's always the next level. So leverage someone else, share other stories, let your people, your followers see other success if you don't have the success you want right now. So leverage other people, make friends, be likable, like other people post, comment, hey, be always nice with people. Treat people how you want people to treat you. That's the social media world and the real world. Now invite them on a Zoom call, super easy. Right now, we are everybody at home, at least some countries, some are out of quarantine time, and show them what we have. Get them in, duplicate them. Like Jeda said, get them in, do the closing, edify somebody else so they can share their story to give you a testimonial. And then after you get them on the game, you do what you need to do. In the next 24 to 48 hours, you manage to launch their business. What that means, when you get someone in another country, like let's say we have people right now watching from Italy or Australia or New Caledonia, what you need them to do is to get a team of 10, 20 people, set them a goal, set them an expectation, and when they reach this goal, you get to the next flight. Don't tell people like Glenda said, I said to Vaidiare, when you get one, I come there. What if she said, yes, but it's only one. I just make $50. I just made $10. There is no rule about building a team in another country. I'm just telling you. Some people went there with 0 prospects. I did this. Right now, I have one of the biggest teams in the world, starting from cold market without knowing anybody in the country that I went. There are some people, they built a team of 20, 30 people in another country before they flew there. There are some other, there is not a rule. When some people, you have this question, I know you have this question, when is the right time to jump on the plane and go to another country and build? The right time is when you decide it's the right time. There is never a right time in the world. Because what if you say, I will wait until the right time, and then God decides to take you off this world and you are done? That is not the right time. The right time is when you decide, right now, I am enough. Is right now is the time. And you get to this country and you need to trust yourself. Millions of people right now, they lost their job. They lost their hope. Like Frosini said, when we launched Greece 3 years ago, right? When we launched Greece, we had to give them a hope. And we get a team in Greece, over 30,000 people in just around 200 days. How is that possible? Because we gave them a hope. We showed them that if not this, then what? And if not now, then when? When other people were able to take from their bank account in Greece around $40 and $60 per day, we were able to take $2,000 because we had a Pioneer card that we can go to any bank in the world and take $2,000 every single day. How is that possible? Because our bank is in the US, it's Pioneer. It has nothing to do with the Greek government. So what I want you to understand is the system is really smart. And if we use it, if we get as many people as possible through social media and we're online and we get them offline, we show them the deal, we show them how it works. They get to a specific numbers of people, and then I take the next plane and I jump there. If you trust yourself, if you trust your trainer, if you don't trust yourself, bring someone else with you. If I wouldn't trust myself and my upline is George Algariastos, I know this guy is like, I don't call him George, I call him like a spirit, like a fire. You just throw this guy in a country and the country explodes. I don't like to use these words, but I mean, yes, explodes by results. So what I'm saying to you is trust the leaders around you, trust the system around you, create curiosity, make friends, be likable. Don't just go out and say, you know, hey, you are broke, you are poor, no, be likable. Would you like people to tell you, hey, you are broke? Will you like people to say, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that? So give hope to people, give, you know, power to people, give them the strength to believe in themselves. Gael said before that Melody believed in her. And I'm telling you, I believe in you too. I believe in every single one of you who is watching us right now on this call. You know why? You know why? Because if a guy from Cyprus at 16 years old saw an opportunity like this, jump on board right now at 25 years old, having a family. Because other people will have a family in Cyprus at 30, 35 years old. You know why? Because that's the system. The system they put in, go to school, right? Go to university, get a job, and then go back and work for 40 years in your life. And I'm just telling you, I just didn't want to follow the system. Yes, it works. Yes, it works because Alvarez said about retirement, that you save some money every single month and you get them in retirement. But I'm just telling you, network marketing maybe is not perfect, but it's better. Why is better? Because at 25 years old, I was able to have a family and have a small daughter and being home every single day, even in guaranteed time, even in non-guaranteed time. It doesn't matter because for me, it's guaranteed that I will stay home because I worked my ass off the last years and I put in the work. I didn't put in the work on social media. Don't see myself right now after 9 years that I love social media and I'm posting pictures every single day and I have time for that. In the beginning, I had no time for anything. I had just to put down my head. Sometimes I was driving in Cyprus without license to drive because my drive was bigger than the excuses. So if, like George said before, you need to go to the boot camp. Why? Because your dreams worth more than $50, the tickets of this boot camp. Your dreams worth more than $1,000 of getting from Réunion Island to, you know, whatever will be the view from the edge in November. I'm just telling you, your dreams worth more and you really deserve it. You know you deserve it. If you wake up this morning, if what wake you up this morning is because he wants to give you more. But most of you guys, you are afraid to ask for more. So go on social media and be visible. Show your lifestyle. Get this YouTube here picture like Lou Hartley said in the beginning. So I'm just telling you, it works. There are people who reach out to you for every reason that they want help. Maybe they want help for their social media. Maybe they want help for their family. Maybe they want help for everything that they will ask you for. Right. We help people because of what they want. So millions of people right now, they are begging, they are praying to find an opportunity. And we've got this. We have this opportunity. The next speaker that is going to come, I'm just telling you, is one of my favorite persons in this planet. And Efrosini will bring him up right now. But if you listen to all the trainers 100%, I want you to give, you know, the 1,000% of your attention to this speaker. Because if we did this once, twice, some people 3 times, this gentleman did it 4 times. And right now he's working harder than ever before. You know why? Because he knows that if not this, then what? And if not now, then when? Thank you guys. God bless you. And let's do this together as one big team. Let's go.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't wait to hear the next speaker. 4 times IMD. And let me tell you, I was very moved by what this young man, I'm 62 years old and I'm still trying to make it to the end. One thing I learned is you never quit until you win. Never quit. But social media is something that I'm learning, and this young guy, had the right idea. Internet is here. Everybody has it. Everybody's home. You can use that, that part of that business, and the smartphones. People are spending thousands of dollars for a smartphone. I mean, can you imagine? Smartphone. Everybody has it. Okay, why not this? This is in Spanish, but I'm putting it up. In Spanish it says, use your cellular, your smartphone as an income-producing object, not a distraction. A lot of people are using this to play games. Imagine paying $1,000 for a phone, or an iPhone or a Samsung, and using it for things that don't make you money. So. In that sense, he has got me excited. I almost used it to buy one of those products that he was telling you about. There's a lot of people that are promoting blogging and are promoting, a course. I almost bought that course. Thank you very much, Chrys, for helping me out here. Network marketing is here to stay. I mean, it's been more than 50 years, and it's I heard if I think it's Paul Getty, I don't know, I forgot the name, but I rather have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of my own efforts, and use. The last thing I'm going to say is. If you have a problem, there's always a solution. Most people, you know, deep into their problems, and they don't look at the other, you know, the other side of the coin. There's a solution for any problem. If we have stepped into the moon, why can't we just build this in all over the world? Pretty soon, the airports are going to be open. Pretty soon, everybody is eager to travel and see the world. Yeah, we have to change the ways that we are doing it. We got to be safe. But let's go out and hear out the next speaker. Thank you very much, Chrys, for your time.